Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel, right here, Nyam's Escapades, the best channel with all the exciting content, amazing, great, fun, controversial, but also, breathtaking, hard, and it will give you a knockout. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. If you love my content, do like, share, subscribe. Share me some love by subscribing, like the videos, and share and like. Yeah. So today, I've got some great, interesting content for you. I bring along the nyabohanse drama. Yeah. Nyabohanse, it's not a movie, but it's a drama. So I'm gonna give you my own thoughts about a lot of people in nyabohanse. What I think, my own two thoughts, senses, and yeah. So let me begin with my list of the people that I know in nyabohanse. Let's start with Ngutu the Widow. Ngutu the Widow, a very interesting guy. He's eloquent in his English. He sounds intelligent. But I think, the issue of the spirit of the place, of the environment, I had so much respect for Ngutu, only until when that whole Obasa issue came through. And I was wondering why Ngutu was also trying to clear his name from that whole Obasa issue, which meant that Ngutu had his own excursions, So, Ngutu. I think he's quite intelligent, He only needs, a bit more exposure. But I believe Ngutu is quite smart. His IQ is not bad, right? Let's look at Priska Sadati. Priska Sadati, she's a double-A queen. You know that person who's like, she will do this to please this one, and she'll do this to please this one. That's Priska Sadati for you. I don't think she's so genuine in some of the things that she does. I think behind the scenes, she's got her own reserved feelings, towards certain things, and she'll never bring them out. She's one person that will not really tell the truth or be honest with herself. She's not authentic. That's what I would say about Priska Sadati. African village cook would then turn to African tea travels. The first time I saw her, I thought she was amazing, a nice lady, cute. Yeah, I was just like, wow, okay, nice, lovely. But she also then brought a certain vibe whereby I felt she's got so much potential. The truth is, she's got so much potential, but she's got also her fears, I was impressed when she went and she literally did the Southern African tour. That was good. That was exciting. But I think she also likes a bit of the truthfulness and honesty to herself. And I think if I was to sit down with African tea travel, I'll say to her, my dear, take advice, whether good or bad, but every advice is the best. It will make you better. You've got the potential to do well, to do great, and you can actually reach for the stars. She's one person, if she's to visit Europe, I wouldn't mind hosting or taking her around, but yeah. Okay, let the list go on. Who's next? Miss Flair. Miss Flair, an amazing woman. I love her character, her attitude, humble, chilled. Yeah, at times she's disappointed, and little what she just does, she's just on her own, in her own corner. You see, and she's just saying, Mamma mia, what should I do? But anyway, I think Miss Flair, she's a great woman, and she can do quite well. I love her voice though. Oh, one thing about me is I'm actually totally blind. So I've got this tendency of listening to people's voices, and in your voice says a lot to me. I don't need to see you to know how truth or how fake you are. Your voice tells me a lot. A lot. Anyway, let me run with my characteristics, my characters on this movie. Let's look at CJ, Cloud Joseph. I think Cloud Joseph is a good young man. I like him. He doesn't like controversy. He doesn't like all these dramas and stuff. And I respect him because he really stood by Ming Hawi. Even after, when Ming Hawi was being axed, he said, no, I'll not do this. She's my wife. She's my one and only. I'll stick by her. Of which I also found it a bit crazy when Marwa was telling Cloud Joseph that, blah, blah, talk to a woman, blah, blah, Come on, there's no two ways, Cloud Joseph would have, bashed Mingawi just for Marwa. That was not going to happen, Yeah, these are matters of the heart. Matters of the heart. Matters of the heart. Let's talk about Mogesi. Mogesi, confused. He looks for content, and most of his content is not authentic, it's just fake. He's one of those guys who thrives on saying, let me just do controversial things, even if they're not true. Mogesi will come out and say them. I like it when you used to do those videos with Gene too, and you start with songs and nobody, I say, na. I'm like, Mogesi, come on. I think Mogesi just needs a lot of focus and direction, and yeah. So one thing that I figured out with most people from the village, they just need exposure, and they need a lot of knowledge and information. Yeah. Anyway, let's run down our list. Nasto. Nasto is not genuine. Nasto is not genuine. Nasto's got an element of selfishness around him. It's all about him. Him, and alone. I once gave Nasto a call, and I said to Nasto, I understand you did media and everything. I would love to work with you on a project of setting up a studio, nyabohanse. Nah, he never looked really interested. I think maybe he judged me based that, oh, no, this guy is not white, he's black. So maybe you'll not help me and stuff, and I just left it. But then I also remember that day I spoke to him and I said to Nasto, why don't you drill a borehole at your house? I like digging the borehole, but drill it. He's like, no, I don't have money. I just said to myself, no, my guy, YouTube pays you every month. You understand? Say, I've got money. I've only got $1,000, but drill a borehole is about 1.7. Then people come through for you. You see, so I've seen no. And Nasto is not authentic to me. He's got, he'll do anything to please some people at the expense of other people. That's Nasto for you. Let's go to Gitiriba. Gitiriba lacks a lot of education, exposure, and stuff. He's a good guy, but just he needs a bit of exposure, information, and yeah. One thing I figured out about Gitiriba. I remember when I think he was talking to this guy from Uganda the one time, and he seems to have some eye problem. One thing I would say to you, to Gitiriba, when you ride a motorbike, wear glasses or a helmet. You need to save your eyes. Bit by bit, you might actually have a retinal detachment due to the air, to the wind and everything. But also, I'll encourage him to go to Nairobi. Just get his eyes checked, just for another opinion. Yeah, because you might lose your sight, my guy. And if you lose your sight, it won't be easy. Trust me, ask me. I've been down the road. I'm totally blind. But, yeah, I know. It won't be easy. Let me go down with my actors on the nyabohanse drama. Let's look at Ming Hawi. I love Ming Hawi. She's so bubbly. She's just like a butterfly. I love her energy. I love her vibe. Yeah, interesting. Ming Hawi enjoys more talk shows. if she could really set up something like a kind of studio, and she still does some talk shows, I think she could do well, but not based only nyabohanse content. You understand? She need to really probably do this thing some way, but she attracts different people from different parts of Kenya. She'll do it. Have her own version of Oprah, but this one is Oprah in Kenya, because I figured out she loves more of talk shows, interviews, and stuff. That's more of our content. Hold on, who's next? Who's next in this drama? Let's look at Maya Guno. Yeah, Maya Guno has done great. He's this guy with his 0 to hero story. I love his story. So amazing, so inspirational. And Mamma Mia, he's done great for himself, all for himself. He only likes more information, education, and more exposure. But he's fairly doing well. It's only that lack of information, exposure. It's what brings him down. But I think, he's got a potential of doing quite well if he's given much more experience and exposure and education. But he's a good guy, crazy, funny. Yeah. So let's keep looking down at our actors in this drama. Uncle Mo, Mamma Mia. Uncle Mo, when he speaks, he's got so much energy. You know, Uncle Mo's energy at times is scary. Just too much, too much. But I think one thing, if anything, I think Uncle Mo's got a temper problem. I think it's this guy that, if you cross his path, trust me, you guys, you probably chase you around with a big, what do you call this? I don't know what you call this in Kenya. I'm thinking. I can't get the name, but I think he's got a temper problem. But crazy guy. I like it when he was wearing this Rastafari wig, and Mar was like, some of the people that we have in the village. Yeah, that's Uncle Mo for you. Yeah, he's fun, crazy clown, and it's quite interesting. But I also think he's not really. I don't know. I don't want to say. Let's look at Dorina. Dorina _ Alicia. Dorina, when you speak, don't speak too fast. Take your time. Because Dorina, when you speak, is like, hello, this is Dorina Alicia _ Alicia. So at times people struggle to hear, Dorina, take it nice and easy. Pole, as you speak, So people really understand you and stuff. But I think she's doing well for herself. She's picking up her broken pieces. And I think she's one person who's just out of these dramas and scandals and everything. She's so genuine. Dorina, I think she's one of the greatest YouTubers I just have respect for. Yeah, you see, so I watch these guys. Even though I'm blind, I watch these guys so much. Let's come to who's next in my list. Mamma Mia. This girl called Paris. Trust me, I don't watch Paris content at all. Why? I remember the early days when Mara made Paris the PA, and Mara had an email address that was ahmedmara@gmail.com. I remember writing an email to that email address saying, Mara, can I book you for an interview for radio and stuff? Guess the response that I got from the PA, Paris. What do you want to give my boss? I'm like, Mamma Mia. It's not about giving your boss. It's about an interview, Because for me, I thought it was all about you give my boss something, and you can have a conversation with him. I'm like, hell no. This is not professional. I don't like doing this. I will not deal with this. I still have that email. If anyone wants me to prove that email, I can do a screenshot and share it. And I think Paris, most of the time she comes on YouTube, she's crying, she's got these crocodile tears, feel sorry for me, Jimmy, support me, give me. No, 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 my dear, it doesn't work that way. Do something that makes you make money, my dear. Start a business or something, you know. Don't come and always be crying, shedding tears. No, I find that crazy. Find that not being genuine, you know. Seems like you've got your agendas behind the scene, behind those tears. You see? Hallelujah. My apologies. I had a long day, but anyway. We'll do the video. It's allowed. It's allowed. My apologies for just yawning, but anyway, it's allowed. Anyway, and then so appears to me, she doesn't sound really genuine and honest. You know, that's my thoughts. You know, this is just my own views and opinions. Let's talk about Costa. Costa, amazing girl, great content. I love her content. I love how she does her stuff. I love her vibe. All the way. Hashtag Costa. All the way. Let's look at Mick. Mamma mia. Mick always has fake videos. You see this headline of a video. What's in the video is totally different. She wants to expose everything online. You know, I'm like, oh, mamma mia. Girl, you need to learn how to put your content together. That content is not genuine at all. You need to learn how to put it together. Yeah, that's Mick for you. Don't worry. I listen to all these guys. Remember, I told you I'm blind, but I follow these guys and I know them. Let's talk about mwango. Mwango, she's done so great for herself. Zero to hero story. One thing that I admire about mwango is you can put in any place and she'll survive. Put in the ghetto, she survives. Put in uptown, she'll try and survive in the uptown, but in the ghetto she'll survive. But I love her story, zero to hero. I only think mwango has to just swallow some bit of pride in herself, and she'll actually become much more successful because it's just a bit, you know, but she's done well for herself. She's really done well for herself. She didn't forget. She came from the village. She always be a village girl, and the village has made her who she is, so she always needs to be. Swallow her pride, you know, at times, you know, and yeah, and just be, and a bit of humility, but she's a great girl. I respect her for what she's done. Yeah. Mwango. Baby. Okay, crazy. Who's next in line? Let's look at who happens. Said something. Don't worry, Marwa, I'm leaving for the last because I want him to be my last guy on that list. Now, let's go to it's Passy. Whew. Wow, it's Passy. Yeah. Passy is just so, I don't know. If anything, I think Passy has got this element of at times not being serious, genuine, but also come to understand that the other challenge is lack of education always is the one that gets on her because she, you know, there's something when someone does something with intelligence. Passy does not do it with intelligence, you know. She forgets, you know, and stuff. Yeah, I think Passy at times is not as genuine as she should be and stuff. But if there was a part that I respected Passy, I don't know whoever told her to be recording Mr. Cecil, aka Jamaican Trenchtown Grandpa. When she leaked that audio, like, Mamma mia, what? Whoever told her to be that smart, hey, gave her the, I don't know, you know, that was one of the smartest things she did. After she's being bashed, then she just brings out the biggest nuclear bombshell. Boom. Yes, you know, and it just silences everything. Passy, mamma mia. But Passy, one thing you need to do, it's not about a widow. You're a widow. We all know it. We acknowledge it. So don't say everything that you say. It's all about me being a widow. No, no. It's about being past. You're a mother, not a widow. You're a mother, not a widow. You see, you need to take care of your kids. You need to help the kids in terms of education and everything. If you don't understand certain things, better get someone else who can what? Who probably can help you in helping your kids in terms of the education and stuff. You need to ensure that your kids get at least the best of education. The best of education, the best, which really was, it doesn't mean if you never made it within school, your kids should go through the same. No, you should change the narrative, my dear. It's coming from me. Right. What else haven't I touched on? I'm scanning my reader. Sergio the Traveler. It was first Sergio the Traveler, then Sergio Media, then Sergio the Traveler. Mamma mia, Sergio the Traveler. Before he even says anything, he's already lying. When he opens up his mouth, he's lying. When he closes his mouth, he's lying. One of the biggest lies I've seen is Sergio the Traveler. He's not genuine, he's not authentic. He is always lying. And he thinks everything comes for free. He's one person who's not genuine. He lied that Diana took his clothes. No. Why would Diana take clothes from such a big guy like him? Never. That was not possible. He lied that he was not dating that girl. He had an interview with Ming Hawi. No. Those two people have got an affair that is happening. That was not genuine. That was not genuine at all. Trust me. Sergio the Traveler, one of the biggest liars. Lethal liar. I don't know. But that's Sergio for you. Sergio can lie. And he can screw up. Anyway, who else have I looked at? Oh, Diana Kemi. Amazing. Diana Kemi is one of the amazing YouTubers. I love her content. I love following her. And I always support Diana Kemi. Diana Kemi, well done. You are doing great. I like it. You stick out of your controversy. And you only stick to your business. Well done, Diana Kemi. Then from there, I also look at BT, Burundian Traveler. Burundian Traveler also sticks to his own content, sticks to his own space, does his own stuff. You understand? He's not involved in this whole shenanigans and dramas and everything. No. Burundian Traveler, it's all about himself. And he likes it because he only concentrates on his own personal life and stuff. Yeah. Now, let's look at the man of the moment. It's _Ginto. Mamma mia. Ginto can hit you left, right, and center. With number one, 50% of his content is fake. 50% is good. 30% is an element of truth. 20% is the truth. Ginto can do anything and turn the story and the narrative, you understand? Just to only suit his own narrative, That's Ginto for you. But he's got so much energy, Ginto. And I think, Ginto, you just need maybe to be you need to be genuine, authentic, truthful, and honest with some of the content that you bring out. Trust me, it will make you a better person. I know you've got some bitterness towards what happened to you, that villa. And I think until that bitterness is cleared in you, you are still angry. You're so bitter. But certain things that happened in that villa. So, maybe you need to find a mutual ground with the people that only disappointed you. Right. Who else is next on my radar? There's some YouTubers out there, but some of them I'm not going to talk of them because I never really listen to their content and stuff. I'm only telling you about the people that I have watched, I've listened to their content. Okay. Let's talk about I'm trying to think who else have I left out. Nyabohanse. I think I've spoken about everybody. Now let's talk about Marwa. Marwa has done well for himself. Zero to Hero story. coming from village, from grace to glory, a great story. He's got a great story. That's one thing you can never take away from him, and he's changed the narrative, for his story, for his family and everything, which is great. Looking at where he came from, the story from grace to glory. But I'm not going to concentrate on the good things. I'm going to concentrate on the things that I think Marwa just needs to work on and change. It's up to him. It's a choice. You're not being told to do it, but it's your own choice. Number one, Marwa, I think don't say too much personal stuff and private stuff on the internet. You seem to disclose too much private and sensitive information. For example, telling people, no, man, don't wear underwear. No, what you wear or what you don't wear is none of anyone's business. That's your business because it's something that's between you and yourself. Whether you're wearing underwear, you don't. So, but you and yourself. Number two, I remember the last time we were talking about when you're in a live with Rosie and someone asked, so what's been your sex life in your guys since the pregnancy? And Rosie was like, no, it's too sensitive to answer. And you're like, no, let's just tell them because they want to know. No, that's too private, No, that's too private. I felt you're not supposed to say no. Unfortunately, this is too private. We're not going to disclose it. Because when you answer things, this thing always goes back and there's an impact on your wife. So at times, certain private information, put yourself, even I remember the other day, you were like, Rocio he's on a menstrual cycle. I'm like, no, Marwa, you don't do this. Rocio walked in the room. Rocio was so angry and she snapped, which is not good, Yeah. I think you say too much personal and private information. You need to keep it to yourself. The internet is not about, because at the end of the day, you say things, Marwa. When people comment or react, you then complain. If you don't want people to complain, yes, be a blogger, but being a blogger also has its limitations and it's private in terms of your personal private life and even your family, you see. Because even I remember the other day, you were in the car driving with Mr. Lewis and Rosia said, don't worry, people will start bashing you. No, yes, Maisha. No, don't even turn the camera to Maisha. We all know Maisha is there. So when you're ready to show Maisha, you should just show Maisha and that's it. So I think for me, Marwa, a lot of personal and private information, you need to keep it only to yourself. And at times, never tell the enemy your plans because you're only educating the enemy, you understand? Just surprise the enemy because that's when people begin to fight you, Unless you say your plans as a way to say, people should partner with me and stuff, in indirect way. Yeah. Number one. Number two, Marwa, remember, you're not answerable to anyone, even to anyone from the village. If I give you $1,000 or if I give you 20 pairs of shoes, whatever you do with those shoes is good. It's nobody's business. Because I gave you the shoes, Because I see this tendency of saying, you've got this of saying, what would guys from the village say, blah, blah, blah. No. If I give you, I'm giving you. It's all up to you. Whatever you do with those stuff, it's all up to you. And, I know there are things that indirectly end up involving you, but obviously you won't be there. A person will, of course, them to happen. If you look at this whole issue of passing Mr. Cecil, it ended up becoming so nasty and crazy. And to me, you're not supposed to come and comment on that story at all because it's nothing. These are two adults. You get what I'm saying? What you could have done, you could have just spoken to Pasi. My apologies about what you went through. But I also think, but maybe even not doing that because one of the problems that I have with YouTubers from nyabohanse, the moment you call them, they open a camera and they're recording you and stuff. So there's, at the end of the day, you do something out of a good deed, but only to figure out at the end of the day, it becomes a mess because you'll be doing it from a clean and pure heart, but people then push you and want to put everything on the internet, So Marwa, just do those things, And if you don't want people to comment or to react about anything, don't say it. Because the moment you say it or the moment you do certain things, it's everybody's right to come and comment, and create and create content. You see, Lucky Dube one second said it takes. Oh no, this does not apply to you. Yeah. So I think you need to be, and you cannot expect everybody to be a blogger. If you're a blogger, you're a blogger. But who want to be reactors? Let them be reactors, because YouTube is a space for everybody else, and everybody is allowed to showcase whatever they want to do. You understand? And yeah, I think it also takes not swallowing your pride, because no matter what, all of you guys from nyabohanse village, you need each other. When things go bad, you need to be there for each other. When things go good, you need to be there for each other. So that's that's the end of the nyabohanse drama series. You see, I've been following these YouTubers. I'm blind, but I know and I see all these crazy things that this guys do. No, before I forget, David Jr., Mamma Mia. If there's one thing that I don't like about David Jr., his words of saying, we are blessed, David Jr., we know we are blessed, and his content is more of like pity content, feel sorry for me, So if I was to advise David Jr., swallow your pride, my guy. Yeah, life is too short. Swallow your pride, be humble. You come from the village. You always belong to a village, and you always be a village boy, and a village kid, You need some people from the village to be there for you in your low moments and in your high moments. So, just swallow your pride, take it nice and easy, and the village will make you a better guy, Yeah. So this brings the close to the end of the nyabohanse dramas. Yeah, those are just my own views and thoughts, you understand, and they're so inclusive to me, myself, and I. And if you find that I've hit you with a tooth and a nail, well, too bad. But if you feel that I was honest with you, also too good, because it'll make you only a better person. So guys, please do like, share, subscribe on this channel. Let's grow the family, and love is free, and we just need to show it. I think this is one of the longest videos I've done. You see? Yeah. So yeah. So let me leave you. Love you. Peace and love. Love is free and love is genuine. Yes, I gotta go, and I gotta go.